Hi, and welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sojo, and I have my Cotton Cuts July gnomes here. So I'm going to sew this boy gnome today. So I've got all my half square triangles laid out here because I've got to start by making a bunch of those. I've already put the other squares aside. So I'm going to take a look at my pattern and start making all of those half square triangles. Now this card, we do need to keep an eye on, keep it where we need it, because this tells us all the letters that they have. So, I'm gonna grab my pattern and start making all these half square triangles. So I have all of my half square triangles sewn together, I think. I inevitably miscount and have to go and make some because the pattern doesn't really tell you how many to make of any. It just gives you kind of a graph and you have to go through and count. So I inevitably miscount. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and start pressing these open, and I'm going to use my cordless iron and my pressing stick just to go ahead and press these half square triangles open. And I'm going to go ahead and do that, press all of these open, and then start laying them out. So, looks like I did forget to sew one of those half square triangles. So I went to the sewing machine and sewed it. Now I'm just going to press it. Pressing it open with my pressing stick. Alright. And it goes right over there. Okay, so that's that. Now I only have enough room to lay out 8 rows at a time. So I've got my 8 rows laid out, and I'm going to start pinning them together. And then after I get all that done, I'll lay the last 3. Now I have everything pinned together and I have it stacked up here. Got all of these stacked up. So I'm going to start sewing these down. I'm going to do like my web piecing, and I'm going to sew one column at a time. So got those stacked up so they stay in order. Just going to grab my next one. And I'm going to go all the way down and then move on to the next column. So I now have all these columns sewn down. Now I normally don't clip the threads in between here. However, I did get some threads tangled up there. So those are clipped and it's clipped right here. But normally I keep those where they are. Now I am just going to press this. I'm going to start pressing in alternating directions. So this row will go that way, that way, that way, all the way down. And then after I press them, I'll start pinning them together again. Okay, so I'm back over here at my sewing machine. I have all of this pinned together, so I'm just going to sew this all down. Then I'll press it and we'll be back for a final look. Now, as always, I like to pin. I like my pins. Not everybody pins, and that's okay. This is just what works for me, and everybody should do what works for them. So, we're going to get started here. Or I should say, let's finish up. And there it is, all done. That's our final look. The boy gnome. So next time, we'll do that girl gnome. Till then, bye.